एक मिनट. Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. We are another exciting episode of Friendly Talks with Waseem. I'm your host, Waseem, and I'm absolutely thrilled to have you all here with us today. As you know, this is the place where we sit back, relax, and have some casual, friendly conversation with some amazing people from all walks of life. Today is no exception, and I'm incredibly excited about the guest. She's dedicated and talented lady. We have before. So let's give a warm welcome to our wonderful guest. Grab your cup of tea or water. Sit back and join us for what promises to be an engaging and enjoyable conversation. Thank you so much. We have here Susie ma'am. Thanks for being here with us today, despite your busy schedule. It's truly an honor to have you on the show. Hello, Susie ma'am. How are you?
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. You know, we all have the same amount of time in the day and we all have things we do. So I'm sure everyone's just their days are just as busy as everyone else's, when you're juggling a few things. I know we were supposed to be on yesterday, but I'm glad we were able to coordinate being on today. So thank you for the invitation. I'm looking forward to a relaxing conversation. And hello to everyone out there. Thanks for joining us. And thank you for having me.
And today, I want to offer you biryani,
I know.
rice or
I
naan.
wish I wish I was close. Wait, I'll be eating it. Rice or none. Yeah.
Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah,
It looks
we'll
del-
do. Uh, we'll do together dinner one day. So I'm going to
absolutely.
next year maybe I'm going to USA. So inshallah I'll meet you. So first of all, I want to start my expressing my deep admiration for your kindness and dedication, taking the time to help a close friend in need, especially with a serious medical issue, speaks volume about your character. How do you
Oh,
balance
well,
your
thank you.
professional responsibilities with such a personal act of kindness? Can you tell about this? Just what happened yesterday exactly? We posted a
Okay, you froze up a little. Yeah. Well, I think I'm like a lot of people out there, Wasim. I think we all, when people say they they love people and they love helping people, um, I truly believe in that. I truly believe we all love to help each other, but there's also an ulterior motive to that. Okay, we love to do it because it feels good. We love to be able
yes,
to give our time and our energy to people who accept the help, to people who appreciate the help, to people who are there for you too. I mean, it doesn't always have to be reciprocal, but I think it's a lot easier to help people who want to do better, want to help themselves, and you be available to help them. So there is, as we always say, there's payback. And the payback when I help people, whether family, friends, founders, other people, neighbors, whatever, the payback is it makes me feel good. It adds value to my life
wonderful.
that, yeah, what's frustrating in life, I think, and a lot of people probably feel the same way, is when you're working and trying to help someone and all they do is put up stop signs. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh no. You know, you try troubleshooting, you try arranging things for them, and up come the stop signs. That frustrates me, and I think that frustrates, a lot of people. So I never regret going out and going above and beyond to help somebody in need that is open to you helping them, kind of listens to your advice and whatnot. So I have this very, very dear friend of mine. He's about 20 years older than me. So he's in his early 80s. And I've known him since 1984. We worked together for years. And, progressively, he's had different health situations. He, he's divorced, no children. So I have always kind of been his, go-to person and friend, especially because I kind of understand the medical stuff, the appointments, the support services. So uh, he's had a few issues in the last week or so, and he needed me. He had a bad infection in his leg, and his nephew was unavailable. He was out of the country, and there's a group of us that work together. So it was my turn. I was said I got to do this, and it's good because we put some stuff in place so that he could be safe and start healing and all that. But I think I know personally, and I'm being total transparency and an open book with you guys. Sometimes myself, and I bet there's a lot of people out there. Sometimes you do too much. Sometimes um, you bite off more than you can chew. You try to save the world. You try to help everybody, and sometimes I even catch myself where I overcommit and underdeliver. Some people would say, no, Susie, that's not true. But it does happen. And I think that uh, sometimes you have to realign yourself and focus on the things that are important to you. So my family, my friends, obviously on passive, and the wonderful business on passive is those are the people, those are the things that I want to support and help. But I think I know there's so many people out there watching that have a similar personality to me and to you, Waseem, as well, and your family. We love helping people. We love doing it because it feels good. It feels good to give our time to people. The payback is unbelievable, but we just have to make sure um, we have our boundaries, and we do it for the right reasons, and we do it that way. So yeah, that's basically what happened. And any day I can get phone calls for people in need, and if I can help, I will. I've dealt with my elderly parents, my friends' elderly parents. I have a lot of connections and a lot of knowledge of who to reach out to, how to coordinate things. I'm like a scheduler, a planner, how to kind of put the pieces together. And so I enjoy that. As stressful as it can be and as time consuming, it's putting those pieces of the puzzle together, but seeing the end result, that my effort, the appreciation that people feel, connecting them, educating them, redirecting them to the right people from things I've learned in my life. Because I depend on other people for that as well, for things I need help with. So I try to focus on the things that I'm good at that can help people. So I'm good at like connecting dots for people and getting them support. And I got to tell you, I have a few sisters who do this exact same thing. I think we're cut from the same cloth. I know you had asked about my family, so I can talk a little bit about that. I'm sure I've talked about it before, and some of you have heard about my family. I have to say, I grew up with in one of the best families ever. There was a show in the United States called The Waltons, and we were like the Walton family. I feel grateful and blessed every single day that I had the parents I have the siblings I have, and just the glue that has kept us all together, the love, the support, because I know not everybody has been as fortunate as I've been. And, my dad passed away almost 2 years ago at 95. My mom's still alive. She's 93. I have 6 siblings, so there's 7 of us. And there's Bill, Nancy, Cindy, Lisa, me, and then the twins, Bob and Tish, are the youngest. You can see my brother Bob in one of the videos for O Staff when we were in Boston, because he
Oh,
came to that. He's an engaged founder, as is everyone in the family. But yeah, so 7 kids, 2 parents. we were we grew up, actually, I learned a lot from my parents. We we did not come from wealth whatsoever. I never even realized that we were poor in some ways because I never felt it. Um, I my parents were always, my dad was working, my mom was always home. We always ate together, all of our meals except when we were in school. We would have dinner every night at the supper table, 9 of us. And my mom was an excellent cook. There was always plenty of food if a friend wanted to come over. And my parents always opened the door and the house to those in need. So I would watch my father take people in who needed a place to sleep for a few days, needed a hot meal. He would take them in. They would be part of the family for a few days, whether it was relatives or people he knew or people struggling. And not only did they come in, we would have a lot of fun. We would do activities. So I think I owe so much to having a dad like my father and my mom, because my mom was kind of the ringleader. She ran the household, and which allowed my father to have a lot of fun with us, because she was the business person in the household, and my
um,
dad was kind of the
my father,
funny, silly one. Yeah.
my fa- yes, my father was also funny, and my father and your father date of death were same.
Yep.
17 September 17 September 2022. My father died.
Mine too.
Next
Yep.
day, next day,
That's right.
Ash called me. Ash called me on my WhatsApp number for condolence of my father, and then he told Susie father too died same day. So
Yeah.
it
And
was that day, that was very sad for both for us, both of us, and my father. Actually, we have many memories of my family, my parents, my father, like you, and and very if we talk about our family, I think the show will go 3 or 4 hours. 4 hours. It's very it's long time. So thank you very much, Gina Saliva, ma'am. She is on chat.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
says, Susie,
Hi,
we have a
Jean.
similar families. We close siblings and parents connected at the heart. God bless your mama, she said.
Yeah. I think Jean
And
and I were
she,
separated at birth. We were twins someplace, and they took Jean off, I think, Pennsylvania, Jean, and I ended up in Massachusetts. You know what, that yeah, because very similar. And it's wonderful to have that. But I also know that there are people that did not have a family like that and have been extremely successful in life. So you either choose to live a good life, choose to be happy, choose to do the right thing, no matter what's happened to you. in the past, because there's people from good families who turn out bad, and there's people from bad families who turn out good. So I think it's so important in life not only to have your family, but also different mentors, people you can look up to. You know, I played a lot of sports. I played in the band too. I played the flute when I was young. I learned to play the flute in fourth grade. I was in the band, and I also played sports. I did a lot of things through high school and college, and that's where you get different mentors. You get people you look up to, whether it's coaches, whether it's teammates. I mean, look at the Olympics right now. I just want to say something about, if people are watching the Olympics, you know what's going on in the Olympics. The teamwork. You know, I'm from the United States, so of course I'm going to cheer on the United States. Forget about the politics that are happening in the United States right now. It is such a sideshow. It is so ridiculous. Then you turn on the Olympics, and it gives you hope and faith and love in humanity again. That here are people really, really, so, you know, representing the United States of America, coming together. The gymnasts, the swimming. I love watching it because it really shows you that there are people out there that are focused on being a community, being a family, doing good things together, cheering each other on, and proud to represent the United States. I'm only speaking for the United States, of course. I know there's people around the globe watching this, but that really warms my heart. It's like, turn off all the other crap that's going on. Watch these athletes who are together, just making it happen. You know, dedication.
Yes. So, ma'am, ma'am, can you share with us your early childhood memories and how they shaped you?
Okay. I don't know if I've told this story before, maybe in another uh, webinar. Um, we grew when I was born in 61, and we moved in August. I was born in April. We moved in August to Belchertown, Massachusetts. I know it has a funny name, Belchertown. And my father took a position as the head farmer for the Belchertown State School. And the Belchertown State School was an institution for the mentally retarded and disabled. Okay, so we're talking back in 1961. My dad was a horticulturalist, and he knew farming. He knew, you know, how to help farmers and whatever. So my father brought the family there. We lived on the grounds in this big white house. And my dad ran the farm. And what that meant was he had the dairy farm there, he had the chickens, he had horses, and he would have residents of the Belchertown State School. Back then, we called them patients, but you know, now the politically correct thing was residents. A lot of them were older men that were at this facility that were very high functioning. And my dad ran the farm, and they provided the milk for that institution and a few others in the area. And it supplied the eggs, and some of the chickens were sold to Campbell Soup. And then my dad had horses there. And as I was growing up in the late 60s and early 70s, my dad started a therapeutic riding program of horses. So they would take some of the residents who were severely autistic or having very bad, you know, situation in life. My dad would get them on a horse, and their whole demeanor would change. It was like magical watching what my father did. My father loves horses. He knew that this could be something to help the Belchertown State School. And oh my goodness. And I know Jean, I know she contributed to the farm where we're trying to save the historic farm where my dad worked. But anyway, we spent a lot of time with my dad there. And the older residents, the older male residents worked with my dad. They loved it. They would get up at 4 a.m. They had a purpose. They'd be milking the cows. They'd be cleaning the stalls. They'd be, hanging out with my dad. They'd be plowing the fields. They'd be planting the corn to feed the cows that went in the silos. He ran all of that. So when you talk about the things that I saw, I've watched my dad welcome anyone, no matter abilities, disabilities, what they look like. Didn't matter. My dad made everyone feel like they were 100% whole. And one day, this is the defining moment, I think, in my life. I was probably 8 years old, and my dad took a hospital bed with a young girl who had hydrocephalus, which is water on the brain. Her head was about this big, okay? Her name was Kathy. She had a tiny body. She was not mentally retarded. She was very intelligent. She was a little older than me. And my dad wheeled her from the infirmary, which was a little bit behind our house, into the yard. And he looked at me and he said, "Susie, this is my little princess, Kathy. I think you two would like playing with each other." So here I am, 8 years old, like, what is going, I was like, because, human nature, you see something like that. I've never seen anything like that, and this little voice, she goes, "Hi, Susie. It's nice to meet you." And I was like, oh my God. So I got a ball, like a fun ball, and she was able to like play catch with me from this hospital bed. And looking back, I think that was a defining moment in my life, that here, and there were so many other stories of my dad doing things like that, but that was the one that really hit me, where he made her feel like everything was okay. She was 100% normal, that she deserved to play and do whatever she wanted to do. And I'll never forget that. That really changed my life. So I think having a dad like that, has given me the framework to do my best to accept people at where they're at as if they're 100% whole, even if they're not. So it was a very, very touching moment I'll never forget.
Yes, yes. It's very sad to hear this. You have seen many things in past, and your father and Gina Silva said such a cool history, Susie ma'am, keeping you close to the earth. He was a true humanitarian, and I have deep respect for horticulturalists. Culturalists,
Yeah, horticulturist. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah,
very
it's a tough word. I struggle with it too.
farmers and gardeners. So,
Wait. Well, if I know Gene's watching this. So horticulturalist. So my father knew, he knew everything about plants, gardening. Any question my father knew. So
oh,
the first home I built, and I had some plantings that were put in. And then I got this small tree, and my father was over helping me. And I said, "Daddy, how much should I water the new tree?" This was back in like 1994, I think. "Daddy, how long should I water the tree?" And he goes, water it. And he goes, then water it again. And then water it again. And then when you think you've watered it too much, water it again. And just for safe measure, water it 2 or 3 more times. And he was so right. He wouldn't say that about every plant, but because it was a tree, and he knew, because he knew I would just go out there and probably go with the hose and be done. But yeah, we used, when we were growing up, we had like an acre garden that my father had for us. So we had all the vegetables we wanted as kids. I mean, that's how I learned to love asparagus, tomatoes, eggplant, rhubarb, corn, sweet corn,
Oh,
everything.
wow, wow. So let's move to the some funny questions.
Oh
So
boy.
because we have some serious talk, now I want to change the mood. So tell me, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
I would love to fly.
Oh, why?
I would love to fly to just I don't know, I guess there's other superpowers that may be more exciting, like read people's minds, although I don't think I would want to know what was going on in people's heads or predict the future because that might scare me a little bit. Or but flying, I have dreams that I'm flying sometimes like a bird, like to be able to feel that kind of freedom with safety and to have a different look at things, and just to be able to go land on a tree and watch things from a different perspective, because unless you're up in an airplane or a hot air balloon or way up hiking up on a hill, um, just that motion of flying. So I love watching birds. I love owls. I always wish maybe I was an owl and could turn my head around and just fly from tree to tree. That would be my superpower. How about you, Wasim? Has anyone asked you what
Spider-Man,
superpower you would want?
Spider-Man, Spider-Man,
What is it?
Spider-Man.
Spider.
I will catch everything.
There you go. There you go. Good one. Good one.
So,
Ah.
so, next question is: if you could swap lives with any celebrity for a day, who would it be, and what would you do?
Lucille Ball. I love Lucy.
Oh,
She's dead.
uh,
She's dead now. She's passed away.
I think
But
I have seen Lucy show. She
yeah,
was doing. Yes, I know, I
yeah,
know, I know. She's good. She's good,
yeah.
and she
So
look like you.
ah,
Her
no,
haircut,
she had red hair.
her
No,
haircut like
I
that.
I would love to be Lucy for one day and do an I Love Lucy episode with Ricky, Fred, and Ethel, and be able
Oh,
to do the props like she did and just laugh and have fun doing that. I mean, of course, there's other celebrities. I'd love to be able to sing like some celebrities, but I think doing a sitcom episode as Lucille Ball, I that would be it. How about you, Wasim?
actually, I, I like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
There you go.
So
Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible.
Good one.
So
Good one.
I like his action movies. I actually I love only Mission Impossible series of Tom Cruise.
Good.
Okay. So
You look you
so
look you look a little like him with that, the
oh
hair,
oh
and yeah, there you
oh
go.
good
There
good.
you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, so you can say me Wasim Cruz.
Okay, we're gonna call you Wasim Cruz.
Okay.
There you go.
So okay, do you have friends? I know you have friends, and how important are they in your life? We have seen your reunion in activities with your friends on your Facebook posts. So
Yeah.
uh, yes. So
Yeah.
you want to say
So
once?
yeah. I have a lot of acquaintances or people I know just just because of where I worked for 25 years and then where I worked again in another place. And I've lived locally where I grew up. I'm not far from where I grew up on where my dad was the head farmer. So I have a lot of acquaintances with Seam. I know a lot of people. I bump into a lot of people. But as far as friends go, I have um, I have a core group of lifelong friends, some of them from college that are near and dear to me. And we get together regularly. We talk, we communicate. And also, I have some friends that I don't see a lot, but whenever something comes up or whatever, we connect. And it's like I can rely on them. We never miss a beat. It's like things used to be. So I feel really, really blessed that I do. Now, as far as high school goes, I planned the 40th reunion, which was in 2019, our 45th
Yes.
high school. I'm planning that with someone
Oh,
right now, and we're having that in September. And so it's my high school class. We kind of, even though we don't all see each other a lot, we kind of all stay connected because we have a reunion every 5 years. So, and
oh,
also I played sports in college. So I still am connected with teammates, and we have like alumni get togethers and whatnot. So I have a good core group of friends that I know, love, and trust. Yeah.
okay, okay, good. So, if you could have dinner with any fictional character, who would it be and why?
Oh, fictional.
Fictional character, any character, you know. I don't know.
Hang on, I'm thinking.
Yes, yes. Take your time.
Any fictional character. Wow. Well, I would say that my one of my favorite books as a kid was Charlotte's Web, because of course it was on a farm and it was about a spider and a pig. So I would want to sit in the barn and have dinner with Charlotte, Wilbur, and Templeton the rat, and Fern, the young girl. That's a famous book, Charlotte's Web, one of my favorites. So you kind of caught me off guard with that one. How about you?
Uh, I, I love Sherlock Holmes. You know,
Oh,
the
Sherlock
character
Holmes. There
Sherlock
you
Holmes.
go.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. So I like mystery movies, suspense movies, thriller. So that's why I love
Hmm.
this character, and I watch every movie whenever made make a movie the name of Sherlock Holmes or like that. I love.
Oh, wow. Do you ever, maybe people out there, I was talking to someone about this the other day. Are there like Outlander fans out there that show Outlander in the books? I don't know if people, if you know about that.
Actually,
Diana
actually,
Gabaldon is the author, Diana Gabaldon. I don't know, but
so
anyone
actually,
out there, my mom's friends with her. My mom
oh,
back, yeah, way back in oh God, my mom was way ahead of her time online. CompuServe. She was on CompuServe way back. And my mom is more of a literary person. And she met uh, Diana Gabaldon online. And she's a very famous author now. But what she did, she had been writing her first book. And my mother was in this writing forum with her, and my mother reviewed some of her writing, and gave her feedback and helped her with some history points. And so did my sister. And she actually, in one of her first books, in the gave credit to my mother and my sister. And this woman has done very, very well because then her books became the Outlander series. And I got to say, I haven't really watched any of that, but I do have an autographed book by her. But anyway, she probably has some characters that people would want to go to Outlander and have dinner with them.
Can you see the message on screen? Jean
Yeah, there can
Silvas.
only be one. Is that from Outlander? Yeah. Diana Gabaldon.
Yes.
Anyway,
Okay.
just yeah.
So, okay. What is your favorite singer and your favorite song?
Oh, my
Singer.
favorite singer. Okay, well, one that people don't really know. Her name is Diane Shore, Schuur, not Dinah Shore. Diane Shore, Schuur, blind at birth, unbelievable singer. So she would be my favorite. Um, she's a Grammy Award winner, piano. I've seen her perform many, many, many times, and her and I are actually friends. We keep in touch. She has since retired from singing, but I absolutely love Bette Midler. Give me Bette Midler from the time she was first came out singing till now. Love, love, love Bette Midler. And of course, Barbara Streisand. But if I had one to pick, I'd say Diane Shore.
Great.
How about
So,
you? I keep
uh,
forgetting to ask you.
this is not my interview. Actually, in past, I used to listen the songs of Backstreet Boys and Boys Don't, the old
Hmm.
band, and Aqua Girl, Barbie Girl songs. Which singer name
Who is
I'm a
it?
Barbie Girl. I'm a Barbie Girl song.
Oh,
I love this song. I love this song.
I can't keep up with the new singers. I like, you know, I'm like I was born at a different time than I should have been. I mean, I like Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett. I like all the old crooners too, you know. I can't keep up with the new ones.
Yes. So John Barilla sir have
Oh, I used to share a laundromat with Bette Midler. All right, John. I
so
actually, yeah, my sister Nancy wrote to Bette
is
Midler's parents in the 70s and received a letter back from Bette Midler's mother. So, yeah, I
and
love her.
John Barilla voice is fabulous voice. He's a good
Oh, yeah.
voice artist, and Jean Silva ma'am too, and and he's I want to see his acting and many things. I want to see his theater. I'm curious, and you talk about the singer. Actually, I I I like few singer from Pakistan. One of the singer now he is no more. Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. Uh,
Ooh.
he is a very good singer in popular globally in UK, USA, and Pakistan, India as well. And currently Atif Aslam. I will send you the song of this singer.
Okay, send it to
So
me. Okay.
yes, yes.
Yes, John
So
Barilla and Jean have
that's-
good voices.
yes,
Like
yes,
I always say,
yes.
the only good singer in our house is the sewing machine. But I'm bump.
So
Oh,
now a very important questions.
okay.
Listen this question very carefully. If you could
Okay.
star in a Hollywood film by replacing the heroine, which movie would it be, and which hero from On Passive would you choose as your co-star? I will tell you the genre. Okay.
Okay, wait a second. So
Okay.
let me make sure I heard
Action,
this right.
Action movie.
So, what
You
action
you
movie
have to
would I
choose,
like to star in?
and you are the heroine of any
I'm the
action movie,
heroine. Uh-huh.
and you have to choose a hero from on passive founding member like leaders, and you can choose anyone.
Okay, so I would like to be in King Kong,
Hey,
and
yes, okay,
I would like to be Fay Ray, and
okay.
I want Marty DeGarmo climbing up the
Oh,
Empire State Building to save
oh.
me. I'm just teasing. I don't know. These questions are crazy. Oh my God. Action
I
movie.
have I have another option genres and comedy movie.
Oh, comedy movie. Oh God. Oh, okay. Um, I would like to be in Tommy Boy and star with Chris Johnson.
Hmm.
People will
Okay,
know
good.
what that people will laugh at that. Oh, Pat Parent, that's my line. Yeah, look, yeah,
Uh,
Gene, you're right.
I think
Wasim, it's an action movie, comedy. But I would like to be in A Star Is Born and play Judy Garland sometime. I love
uh,
that movie. Anyway,
okay.
okay.
And romance.
Romance.
Yes.
Well, there you go. A Star Is Born. Not the newer versions, the old version with Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson. But you
I'm
know what?
curious to see.
There's I can't pick any one man from on passive. I don't want anyone to get jealous to be, you know.
Okay, tell me three names.
Three names of what? People who would be in my romantic.
Yes, yes.
John Barilla. I would
Okay,
love to
good.
star with
Good
him
one.
in a romantic
Yes,
comedy.
yes,
Yeah. Chris
yes.
Johnson. I would star with him in a romantic
Oh,
comedy.
okay,
And Ash
okay.
Mufarah. Ash Mufarah
Oh,
would be
I think
he's one of the funniest men I know, Ash. I would
okay.
star with him
Yes,
in one.
I think third pair will be popular,
Would be
and
what?
third pair with Ash. This pair will be popular. Uh,
Yeah.
and
The Ash and Susie show.
and 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 horror movie, horror.
Oh. I don't want to name names. Oh
You
my
can
God.
you can take my name. No issue.
Okay. So I'd start with Waseem. Um,
Okay,
let me
the
see.
movie name. Movie name.
Uh, how about Halloween or Friday the 13th? Or
Hmm.
Psycho. Psycho.
Oh, oh. I
Psycho.
look like I look like two.
Yeah. Okay. Don't make me name names anymore. I don't
Okay.
want I don't want to get in trouble.
Actually, last one. Science
Yeah.
fiction. Science fiction movie.
Science fiction movie. Um, Planet of the Apes.
Hmm.
Do
Oh,
you know? I
good.
guess that would be
Yes,
considered
yes.
science
I've
fiction because
seen.
it's not real. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. I have
But
seen this
don't
movie.
make me name names. Okay. You're killing me, Wasim. You're killing me.
Okay, okay. Now Aisha has joined. She's late always. Aisha, where were you? We have few minutes.
Hello, hi Susie.
Hi, and I apologize too because I only have about 10 more minutes and I have to be
Oh,
somewhere.
I'm
But
really
that's
sorry. I'm
that
really sorry. It's always
no,
like this. It's the second
no.
time. Yes.
Yeah, I know I know we had to change the time, but I gladly come back again when we have the it all figured out, okay? With you.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know that yesterday it was for a very, very good cause and you
Yeah.
had to be there. So
Yeah.
it's all
Yep.
right. It's nothing like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
So, so where are we? I think we are at the very end of the
Uh,
session. I think.
yes,
Yeah.
we have
Yes.
done a very serious talk. We have done very serious talk before I
No,
finish.
no entertainment at all. Nothing. Nothing. No entertainment.
I
So,
don't do entertainment. I'm very serious. I do very serious sessions. So I'm very serious.
He
okay.
has been giving me tough questions.
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
know. I was telling him that these questions are it's more like a troubleshoot session. It's more like a troubleshoot session. But he said that we have to have those answers, and it's these are very important questions. So I said okay, okay.
Uh,
So, but I think you enjoyed
so
it because it is mostly it's. I think they're easy for you to answer, Susie. They're all
Okay.
related to what you have done so far.
Well, thank
I
you.
think
Thank you.
Aisha will leave your questions, and we because we have a short time. So
Mhm.
we go to the next question. What are some of the key lessons you have learned from working with Ash Mufare?
Some
Oh
of
yes.
the key lessons I've learned from working with Ash.
Ash, yes.
Oh
Our
boy, there's
CEO, yes, our
yeah.
beloved CEO.
Yeah, our beloved CEO. Well, uh, first of all, to always keep smiling, no matter what, no matter
Yes.
what happens,
Mm.
and also um, to have fun, FUN, as we always say, to have fun. Because if you're not having fun and enjoying and smiling, um, yeah, there's tough times and whatnot, but also
Oh, yeah.
loyalty loyalty and commitment. And he's also taught me there was a time in Boston when we were doing the top, and he encountered many obstacles prior to that. And there was a problem with one of the hotels where we were supposed to be. There was miscommunication. It was like one thing after another. And when I was there talking to him about it, you would never know that they pulled the rug out from under him at this hotel with all of the plans. There was a miscommunication where we were supposed to be. But he said to me, I will fill you in later what happened. And this was the hotel where we were supposed to be. It was all planned there, and at the last minute there was a major mix up. They it wasn't Ash's fault, and he had to redo everything and put us somewhere else and get it all done within like a few hours.
Oh.
So the
Mhm.
next day, after everything settled down, I looked at him and I said, "Well, you were going to tell me what happened." And he looked at me and he goes, that was yesterday. Forget it, Susie. We're on to better things. So I would say
Okay.
that's a way to handle stuff.
Mm.
I think what I've learned from Ash is, and sometimes we think back to things that happened that weren't always great. And we become victims, we rehash it. Can you believe this? Can you believe that? Have
Mm.
his mindset. Okay, that happened. We moved
Mm.
on
Mm.
and we're on our way to something even better. And that's how he's living now. And that's how he was living when I first
Then
met him.
yes,
So
yes.
that's probably one of the biggest things I've learned from him is, okay, that was in the past. Where are we now? And we're on to other things. Why bring up that bad vibe of what happened? Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice that he never lets those bad whatever has been done. It never he never lets it pull him back. But he
Never.
just moves ahead. He looks ahead
Exactly.
at what is going to come. So I
Yep.
think that's good. That's really nice,
Yes.
and what's it keeps him going, and it will keep us going if we just see how he sees these things and how he copes with such circumstances. So I
Exactly.
think that's something to learn from him. He's
Yes.
really
Yes.
perfect. Yes.
Yes, he is.
So
And you know what? For everybody watching, this is a man, and I say it over and over again. I know, love, and trust Ash Mufara, his
100%.
family, his
Yes.
family on what he's doing for business, and he is solid. He is true blue. I think Gene wrote those words, true blue. And this
Yes.
this man is going
Thank you.
to continue to do the right thing, and he's going to come to the the vision that he has for on passive, for the company, for the whole world, for all of humanity. And we are with him. We are family. There may be some tough times, but we are family, and he is not going to let us down. We are all in this together, and we all need to come together as a family and stay
Yes.
committed. Listen to him, and just do everything we can do as dedicated, engaged people of On Passive to move on to the next things that we're going to be doing. And we just have to love and trust him, which I do.
Yes.
And it's all good, and we're all going to be, we're all smiling. So yeah. Oh,
Yes.
we
So
got Waseem twice.
yes,
All
yes,
right. Yes.
yes.
Two Waseems.
Acha.
Okay.
So ma'am,
So
yes, actually, I'm only using one device. I don't know what happened. So, how do you maintain a positive outlook despite the challenges faced by the company?
oh
how do I how do I remain
How
positive, you said?
how do you how do you maintain a positive
yes.
outlook despite the challenges faced by the company?
Oh, well, it's a very easy. I wake up smiling every morning, and I think I get that from my dad, that you can
Mhm.
choose. You can choose how you feel. You can choose how you look at things. You can choose what thoughts are in your head. Okay. So I have remained 100% committed and optimistic, because I do know that we are getting closer and closer to the vision being revealed that Ash has for the company, for us, for humanity. So I've just never been part of anything like this, nor will I be part of anything ever again like this. So optimism, because who wants to be a Debbie Downer? Who wants to think of all the negative stuff? That's not good. We've got the best leader around, and he's got our back. So that keeps me optimistic. Just listening to Ash speak, sometimes listening to some of the replays, and he's a man of his word, and he is the correction to the corruption, and he is going to take us forward with him as one big family, and we have to stick together through whatever obstacles we're going through, because they're temporary. And I know this man is going to, he already told us it's going to be better than we imagined. It's allowed him to do other things the way that are better for the company and for us and for humanity. So just stay focused on that, and focused on what we can do every day to be in it, to win it. Right?
Yes. Sure. For sure. So I think when
Yes.
we face more such difficulties and the path goes, it seems that it's very much difficult, and we are. I think that at that moment we are very much close to our goal, and that's the. I think that's the time we are in that time, and we
Mm-hmm.
are facing such challenges. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we are very much near to our CEO's vision, and we are just getting there, and we whenever we look up to him, I think we always we forget whatever problems we are facing, and I think
Mm-hmm.
that's the only time whenever Sir Ash comes in
Right.
any meeting or on 360. So we always we think that we are in a chaos and we are not nowhere, and we cannot find any source to satisfy us. But whatever he says and whatever he does, and his body language, it all calms us down, and that's the moment we feel that we are at one place and on the right track. So I think he's the one we all look up to him, and he will take us to whatever wherever he wants to, and to a brighter future for all of us. So you're right, Susie. 100%. We are with our CEO, and we stand with
Absolutely.
him
Yep.
in each and every thick and thin. Yes,
And you know,
Yes.
if you
So,
watch Ash in
Aisha,
the last if you watch Ash in the last couple 360s,
yes.
he has consistently said sooner than you think, closer than you think. Okay? So everyone
Yes.
has got to just stay focused on the positive. And I think,
Mhm.
like Jean was saying, yes, unity,
Yes.
family, love. This is so important. Now is
Mhm.
not the time to get distracted. Now is not the time to tell yourself different stories about this, that, or the other thing. Now is to
Mhm.
listen to what Ash has to say, and he is in charge, and what he's going, whatever he's going through or whatnot, he is the one that we need to listen to. He is going to lead and direct us. So now is the time to stay focused, to be committed, to be loyal, to help each other get the next steps we need to do, and stay together and forget about, coming up with different scenarios or stories or
Mhm.
gossip or anything like that. Listen to
Yes.
Ash. He's going to be tell us what we need to do as a group, okay? And I'm just looking forward to helping however way I can to take the next steps.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you,
And
Susie.
I have to say goodbye. I'm sorry. I
Yeah, I
could
know,
keep
I
yapping
know,
and
I know.
yapping. So let's do another time when you can be on the whole time, okay?
yes.
And I apologize again because it's because of me. You got late.
No, it was because of me. I had to change from 1 o'clock to 12, but anyway.
Yeah. Okay. There'll be lots of time when we will be in. You will be in our sessions. I know that
Mhm,
because we have to be together, and
mhm,
that's the way we are here. So whenever you have time, so please
mhm.
you should come to our session again and again,
I will.
because
I promise. I
we
promise.
yeah we want to listen more and more of you. So
Okay.
so Wasim,
Susie ma'am, you have to come again and again until Aisha internet connection stable.
Okay.
well, you know it's raining so much here, so I didn't have when I came there was no light. That's why
Yeah.
I'm late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, no worries. We'll
Okay,
do it again. And
thank you, thank,
Spider-Man,
thank you very
Spider-Man,
much.
I'm gonna come up with some questions for you next time to put you
Yes,
on the
you should. You
spot.
should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, everyone. Last words I'm gonna say, and then I
Okay.
have to sign off.
Okay.
Keep
Thank,
the
Yes.
keep the
yes.
faith,
Yes.
focus on optimism, focus on Ash, our CEO. He is our leader and he is the captain of the ship. And we are all going to get there together as one big
Yes.
cohesive family, no matter what. No one's going to
Sure.
take this family
For
apart
sure.
at
Yes.
all. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. For sure.
Okay. Love you guys.
Bye bye.
Thanks for
Bye
having
bye.
me, and
Thank you.
I'll be in
Thank you.
touch
Bye bye.
later. Okay. Okay.
Sure. Thank
Thanks.
you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.